So then guys, we are around about 5 months away now from the launch of the iPhone 17 models, and specifically you guys have tuned in today to hear about the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and also battery enhancements we are going to get. Well, it looks like that the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max is going to have the best battery life they've ever had on an iPhone, even outpacing the likes of the iPhone 16 Pro Max and also other close rivals too, with similar kind of battery sizes out there, or even some of them slightly more. And this is really exciting to actually hear about today. So let's go over those big kind of upgrades we're going to get, starting out with the first one, and that is of course to do with the actual size of the actual iPhone. It's actually going to be thicker than what we have right now with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So we've been told the dimensions of the iPhone 17 Pro Max are going to be slightly more thicker than what we have with the 16 Pro Max, like I just said there. And the main reason why this is something great to hear about is it means that Apple look like they're going to probably even make even more space inside of their phone to actually give us a bigger battery inside of it. And this is fantastic news to hear, because this means that possibly Apple finally might actually go over that barrier of 5,000 milliamp battery. We are very close to that now with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. We're not quite over it yet, but still do remember that the iPhone 16 Pro Max and its battery life is almost on par with, say, the likes of, say, the Galaxy S25 Ultra. So this is going to be really exciting to see that Apple, to first of all, with the big enhancement's going to be a slightly bigger battery. This straight away probably is even going to push it out, that is going to overtake the likes of the Galaxy S25 Ultra in battery life and some other devices out there. But it gets even better for the second big upgrade. We've also been told that the new iPhone is going to get a new OLED display inside of it, what's going to be even more efficient than what we have right now with the likes of the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the 16 Pro. So again, battery life, when you're actually using your phone, this means it's going to be even better here. So this is something also great to hear. And then for the third big upgrade we've also heard about is that we're going to be getting the A19 Pro put inside of this iPhone, and this means then that it's going to be built on the new TSMC 3nm process, the newest one out there, was even more efficient than what we have with the A18 Pro. So we're going to get even more performance, yet it's going to be even more efficient out there, and this is great news to hear. So this means that the iPhone battery, as you're just using the phone, is going to definitely be even better there. But personally, my favorite one is the fourth big upgrade we've heard about, and that is all to do with Apple actually making their own communication chip for the likes of the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Earlier this year with the iPhone 16e, we actually got the C1 chip. This is Apple's first 5G chip and Wi-Fi chip inside of their iPhone, and it actually managed to give a better battery life. That combined with a slightly larger battery in the iPhone 16e, but both together has definitely made way to actually give better performance there and better battery life. So this is something to be excited to see, that Apple are going to be making something like this for the likes of the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. And it had been told that we will still be getting Wi-Fi 7, because obviously the likes of the 16e only had Wi-Fi 6 inside of it. So yeah, just be aware of that. Yeah, it is going to be Wi-Fi 7. So this is super exciting to see here. Now, the actual fifth upgrade we could actually get inside of this new iPhone, but this hasn't been 100% confirmed yet, is that we could also get a new carbon battery put inside of it. Very similar to a lot of other kind of phones out there right now doing the same thing, just like, say, Oppo, like the N55 Fold right now, they managed to make an even thinner battery made out of carbon, and this is a 5,000 milliamp battery inside of it, and yet it even gives us better performance than, say, a standard sort of lithium battery out there, and this is crazy to see. So you can imagine with that sort of bigger space now for the iPhone, all those other enhancements too, if Apple were to put a carbon battery inside the likes of their iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and like I said, all those other enhancements, it definitely means that the new iPhone is going to be amazing for battery life, and we are going to see massive improvements over what we got with the iPhone 16 Pro Max and also the iPhone 16 Pro. Something else to also be excited about is the giveaway we're doing on this channel at the end of June time 2025, and it is for this right here. It is a MacBook Air. It is an M4 model, and this one here is the 13.6-inch model, and sky blue, and it's also had a few little upgrades inside of it. It has got the full fat M4, as I like to call it, the 10-core CPU and the 10-core GPU. It isn't the binned one. It's also got 24 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of storage, and I'm going to be giving this away to one lucky subscriber on this channel, like I said, at the end of June time 2025. And the great thing is you can still enter into this giveaway right now. All you have to do at this stage is just put down into the comments below of what technology gear you're hoping to get in 2025. Maybe it is going to be a new iPhone 17 model. Maybe it's going to be a new MacBook. Maybe it's going to be nothing to do with Apple whatsoever. It could be, say, a RTX graphics card for your gaming rig. Or maybe it could be a Nintendo Switch 2. It's something I'm definitely going to be getting. Or it could be something else. Just let me know in the comments below. Now, the second part of the giveaway is going to be happening, like I said, near the end of June time, and there will be a form to fill in on a video that I'm going to be giving out around that time. So, you know, you'll definitely want to tune into that video, because I'll also be telling you when I'll be doing the live stream for this MacBook Air. So the best thing you can do right now is make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. Plus, you want to be a subscriber too, because obviously I'm giving this away to a subscriber. So make sure you do that. The last thing I'm just going to quickly say to you guys is that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there. People still impersonating me, tend to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people. Best to see right here. Please do report them. So moving on then from this, what about the release date and price? Well, we'll talk about the price in a second, because I think you know where that's going with tariffs and things like that. But let's talk about the release date. So we've been told that the next generation of the iPhones is most likely going to be coming out in September time this year in 2025. Now, the main reason why it's going to be around this time is because in previous years, this is when Apple tend to actually, you know, launch their new iPhones. And we'll probably also get new Apple Watches, maybe some new AirPods, and maybe one or two other devices too. But the most likely time it's going to be, the actual event, it's going to be sort of the probably sort of early sort of teens of September time, and then probably around about 10 days to 2 weeks later, after that time, where Apple do their launch event, is when you'll be able to get your hands on a new iPhone 17 Pro or the iPhone 17 Pro Max for the very first time. So that is when you'll be able to get your hands on it. Now, for price-wise, this is where things, as you know, if you've been following the world news, things are completely upside down. Obviously, Donald Trump recently reversed his clause, as it were, to say that imports of China's of laptops, mobile phones, and things like this, they won't have the tariffs on them. But then very shortly after that, he turned around and said, oh, we're going to actually do some sort of tariffs on chips and things like this. And obviously TSMC, who are the main sort of manufacturer of the chips for iPhones, well, they're made in China. And so that does mean then, unfortunately, that, yeah, maybe a tariff is going to come into play here. So right now, I am going to say is the price is up in the air, unless that does get settled down. But if it does get settled down, it's more than likely that Apple are probably going to retain around the same sort of pricing what they have right now. So, you know, for the likes of, say, a iPhone 17 Pro, it's probably going to be about $1,000 for the base model with 128 gigabytes of storage inside of it. And then, say, the 256 gigabyte, you know, iPhone 17 Pro Max, well, that starts at $1,200, you know, the same price as the iPhone 16 Pro Max. But like I said, it is up in the air at the moment. And obviously, as more things come clearer with tariffs and things over the next few weeks, months, or whatever, we'll obviously get a clearer picture of what the price is going to be. So definitely stand by on that. And the best way to do that is to make sure that you definitely subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell, because obviously I'll be giving you all the latest and greatest news on the iPhone 17 models and also loads of other Apple products too. But on that note as well, guys, are you excited for the iPhone 17 models? Are you going to be getting one? Well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And on that note too, guys, it's time to go. So I'll see you really soon. Take care and then bye bye.